Alright guys, Mr. Shizzle here, back again, trying to carry on with a little bit of my playthrough with my Demon Hunter. Last time we ended up beating Magda to carry on with the playthrough. So let's go ahead and see what we can do about getting going on. The next big thing we're going to be coming up across is going to be Zoltan Cool. So hopefully we can get there to him today. If not, next time I will make it to him. But it's kind of a little bit of a distance from here till then, so we're gonna go as fast as we can. But I don't want to miss out on anything along the way either. Like I was saying before, always come back in here and check to make sure, because books show up. See, like right now I got actually 2 books to help level me up a little bit more.
But it gained additional strength after the fall of the Vigieri. The councilmen saw opportunity in the rapidly growing Zakarum faith, and
the Emperor and my friend are...
I heard what you did at Kasim Outpost in Alcanis. You have... Captain Ravan, this woman has vital information regarding the massacre in the Borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass.
Okay guys, so we're gonna go in the castle and try to see if we can't figure out what we gotta do next.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcanis.
Those are lies. Magda and her coven destroyed Alcanis in the name of Belial.
If you are innocent, then why do you have spies skulking through my sewers? Bring her in!
Oops, looks like they caught Leah.
Let me go! I detest violence. Guards, I leave this matter in your hands.
Like I was saying last time with my new little upgrades that I got, it's making stuff a little bit easy right now. That's alright, maybe make it to where we can get through this a little bit faster. Here in a bit, when I hit 22, we will be going back to town, because at level 22, I actually do have a legendary plan for some armor and things that I accumulated from other playthroughs. But we can go to town. I can show you a little bit of the crafting and how you want to try to go about it. Because with crafting, just because you craft one item doesn't mean you can stop. You have to stop. You can actually craft the same item continuously until you get the best possible thing that you can get. The best way to find out sometimes is go ahead and attach whatever you craft, and then from there you can craft another to see if it's better. Sometimes you may craft 20 things and nothing be better, and all of a sudden that 21 time you craft, it actually is a lot better. So I don't recommend just making one and just saying, oh, it's good enough. I'd always make at least about 4 or 5 just to check and see before you... Oh, what am I stuck on? Before you stop crafting, because like I said, sometimes it's just a matter of just that one extra click to see what you get, and it can make a big difference.
They won't get us.
So Magda was telling the truth.
Ooh.
Somehow I knew my mother was alive. I always knew it. But you never knew her. Be wary, Leah. Things are not as they seem sometimes.
And that Hellfire reading really did make a huge difference in my power. It also helps it, I have a few other legendary plans, like the bow that I have right now. There's actually a legendary plan that you get from just continuing playing. You'll get random drops for plans for the... Ooh!
See that enemy over there?
I hate when you sneak up on me like that. But you get you'll get random plans. It's not always legendary plans that you get, but you'll get additional plans for your blacksmith and stuff to be able to craft additional items. that he doesn't already know. So, but most of the time you won't get them until later on in the playthrough. Like you will get them most of the time in normal or nightmare. Every once in a while you'll start getting a few plans during hell mode, but the biggest time you find a lot of plans is in inferno mode.
Adria should be up here.
But you just accumulate them, you know, over time. Sometimes you may not get a single plan through an entire playthrough.
We know of the three that the Horadrim used to trap the primeval. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone!
Okay, sorry I stopped kind of mid-sentence. I was just trying to let y'all listen a little bit as well. But anyways, like I was saying, so sometimes you may get through a whole playthrough and not find any plans. Sometimes you may find 20 plans in a playthrough. So, you know, that's where it comes in handy of having multiple characters and, you know, continuing on making new characters, because each time you go through, you can find new things. Especially the higher the magic find, like we were talking about before, the better chance you get of getting additional plans, additional better items, things like that.
Alive. I couldn't be happier, and yet I'm surprised.
Then it's according to the... Do you regret
I didn't mean to talk to her.
the guard brat? Yes. We must. I have reunited Leah with her mother, the witch Adria. She spoke to us about the Black Soul Stone, an artifact that could permanently destroy the Lords of Hell. I must find it at any cost. Murderer.
Okay, well, since I'm so close to 22, I'm going to go ahead and come over here, and we'll go ahead and craft some stuff and just hold it on us until we get there. But like I was saying, I mean, if you notice, I mean, I actually have quite a few different legendary plans. Normally with the blacksmith, you won't be able to craft these items that are, you know, marked in gold here. They are plans that you actually find from, you know, doing the playthroughs. And this is what I was talking about here, this level 22 legendary equipment. The Kane's Memory, it was one of the ones I found. And see, right away I get one that's a lot better than the helmet that I have on. But just because I have one that's a lot better doesn't mean I'm going to stop at that one. I'm going to actually make a couple more just to see if I can't get something even a little bit better. Another thing you want to look through, you want to look through your stats to see kind of what kind of stats you have. Sometimes you can get just better stats that may get better other than, you know, the fact that everything looks green. So like this one for here, for instance, it's got 9% magic find. I really like that just because it's going to help me find a little better gear as I go. But I'm still going to go ahead and hit it one more time, give me about 4 of them to hold on to. And once I hit level 22, I can go through and see which one is actually better for me, since they're still locked since I'm not 22 yet. But so that's the helmet. Forget what all pieces are for. The canes, okay. Let's see. Nope. Yep, I knew there's some pants. You can see those are socketed, so that's one good thing right off the bat. But I know I can get 2 socketed pants of these, so I'm going to go ahead and continue crafting, actually until I get 2 sockets. See, like there, for instance. With it having multiple sockets, which means you can put multiple gems in there, some of the other ones look like they have a little bit more vitality to help me out having extra life and things, but the fact that I can put 2 gems in there makes those pants gonna boost my damage a lot, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. Now as for the boots, a couple things I'm gonna be looking for. For one is movement speed, like you see I have right there. Sometimes you can actually get resisting elements and things like that, so I'm gonna try to hit a couple more. Just see if I can't get something a little bit better. See, I was got a little bit better movement speed. I'm not sure what the other ones were dexterity wise. But like I said, no, I don't ever stop at just a couple. I actually hit a few of them just to see what else I can get. Okay, I think I'll call it quits right there. And actually, I think I can get some gloves as well. Yep. See if I can make some better than the ones that I have on. And so far, no. And see, that's what I was saying before. Sometimes it doesn't really even matter about the levels, because if you notice over there on the right, my mage fists are level 17, and these cane scribes are level 22. But with those being legendary and the stats they have in them, it makes them a lot stronger than these that I'm making right now. So I may not be able to find any gloves better than what I have already. But I'm gonna make one more just to see. And I mean, if you don't get any, like this one here, for instance, it'll boost my armor just a little bit with the green in the middle. But as for damage and vitality, it's a lot worse. So it just doesn't make it worth it for me. So I think I'm gonna stick with what I have right now. I'll check these out and see which ones will be better, along with all the helmets. Once I can actually equip some things. Let's see. We'll go ahead and salvage some of this stuff to where it's not clogging up room in our inventory. Okay, also while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and look through my box to make sure I don't have anything coming up. I'll see, like this amulet here, for instance, is level 22. I'll be level 22 in like a half of a bar, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out as well. Just keep from making extra trips back to town to come and see what you have in your chest. Like this one, for instance, it's also got, it's also level 22. So the only thing is, I'm not sure, but I do believe the Moonlight Ward is going to be better just because of the stats and things that are in it. I get a little bit of magic fine with the Squirts necklace, but overall, it looks like the Moonlight Ward is better. I may have an emerald in there. The only thing is I can't see with the lock on there as to what gem I have in the Squirts necklace right now. So I'm not even gonna worry about it just because of the fact of everything is looking better right now. Chest piece at level 27, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Level 31, 26, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Well, got a gold rep better already than what I have. So I'm gonna go ahead and change this out. And I'll put this one back in the box. I try not to ever get rid of legendaries unless they're just really, really bad. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and put that one back in the box. And I'm gonna check and make sure I don't have any other gloves that are getting close to my level. No. Okay, so it looks like we're pretty close to having about the best that we can get at this time. Oh, 47. As you can see right now, I'm looking pretty good on rings. Actually, hold on. Where did that other... Yeah, see, even compared to my lowest level ring, that Nagel ring still isn't better. So I think we're looking pretty good right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and craft a few gems here to where I can put in my equipment whenever I'm able to actually put it on. Along with... Make me a ruby to put in my helmet just for my extra bonus experience. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull this out of my quiver and replace it with a marquise. Okay, so I think we're looking pretty good right now, so let's go ahead and take off and carry on with the story. Sorry it took a little bit of time. I was trying to explain some of the crafting to you, especially on an area that I knew I'd be crafting a lot of stuff, so I tried to save that for now. I could have did that actually before I started, but I wanted to save it just so where you could kind of see what I was talking about when crafting, trying to make better items.
It's disgusting. I've seen.
For the most part, I've usually done most of the crafting off screen, just to kind of help take up a little bit less time. But for now, with knowing I was going to be crafting multiple items, it was the best time, I think, to go ahead and show you. And sorry sometimes I ramble on a little bit, guys. I am still kind of new to this and trying to get my nerve up. I am still a little bit nervous whenever I'm trying to talk with y'all. So actually I do say and a lot, and I am really sorry about it. Normally I'm pretty articulate when I'm talking, but right now I'm just worried I'm sounding like an idiot, worried I'm talking too much, things like that. So it kind of makes me, you know, lose train of thought, where it's like my mouth is, you know, overloading my brain to where I'm saying more than what I'm actually thinking about. But in here, this place is like full of dead ends. Oh, and see, there we go. Now that we're hit 22, we'll go ahead and figure out which one's going to be better. So overall, it looks like that is not the best. And the one that actually looks the best, damage-wise things, it doesn't have a socket. So it makes it to where I'm not really interested in it, because I want the one with the socket in it, just for to where I can put my ruby in there for that extra bonus XP. And all of them are basically about the same. I've seen one with magic find. There we go. Yeah, so since this one has magic find, I'll go ahead and use this one, because for one, it's gonna help me find a little bit better items as I'm going along. So it makes it a lot better for me. Let's see. And then boots wise, it looks like overall that's going to probably be the best for me, because it's going to give me the best chance of extra damage. And then let's see, as for the pants, I can tell you right now it's going to be the double socketed, just because of the fact that I can put additional gems in there, and it's going to make a huge impact. If you notice, my damage has jumped up about 600 or so damage per second, which is, you know, a significant amount. Right now I shouldn't have any problems killing anything. Now with that, it jumped up another, say, 500 or so. I didn't even check my bracer. I'm still using a level 10 bracer right now. I really need to get back to town and change that out soon, but they're in a sense of running back right away. Let's go ahead and work our way through. We'll be making it back to town here in a little bit, once we find the next part, so I can hold off for a little bit checking on that bracer. And see, if you noticed how fast I'm shooting, you know, that's from the gear that I put on. It added attack speed and a few of the different pieces of armor. So, you know, that's what you always want to check, and, you know, check stats, things like that, see which one's going to help out better. Sometimes just the extra attack speed makes a huge impact on your ability to kill things. So from here, now we have to try to find the Forgotten Ruins, where we can try to see about finding Zoltan Kull's head. I think this is a really big area, so we got a lot of area to check to try to find this place. The best way I try to do it is I sit there and just kind of go through the map, especially on the first playthrough. For getting experience from killing things as well, I just try to go through and clear the whole map. If you look on the map, you notice that some areas are dark, and as I get to them, they lighten up. I could go down in that little area there, but I think there's only just a couple little monsters in there, and isn't really much to it. And the only reason I know is just from playing so much. So I'm not going to worry about going in there right now. Try to make it to this next area anyways before I have to end the video. But like I was saying, the best way to do it is just kind of keep going through the map, clearing all the dark areas, and eventually you will find it. Plus, along the way, you're going to notice I'm running into a lot of monsters. I'm actually running into a few events. Like, see, here's an event here.
Stones will stop that foul ritual.
And here, I pretty much just have to knock out these columns, plus kill off all the bad guys as I'm going. And it's as simple as that. What do we have here? We have the ancient cave. That's actually a pretty good place to go in just to kill a bunch of stuff for XP. But like I was saying, I'm really just trying to get through this to where we can try to get some stuff accomplished in this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that little area out for today and see if we can't find where we're supposed to go. Oh, there's a chest up there. Man, these blues and yellows are not giving me anything worth the flip. Okay, see, actually, we left out a pretty good chunk over there, so I'm actually go back because, sometimes it may suck. You may get this whole area cleaned out, and there's going to be one little black area that you miss, and that's where the place that you're going to need to get to is going to be at. So, instead of going up to the top and checking around, I might as well go back and finish up this one last little dark area down here in this area. Oh, and see, look, I'm glad I did, because here's the place where we got to get to.
Zoltan Kuhl's head lies through this portal.
I mean, it does spawn random places. I've had it spawn at the top of the map, I've had it spawn at the bottom, in the middle, everywhere. So it's not always going to be in the same spot. So that's why I say you really just got to kind of run around and see if you can find it. Somewhere on the map. So that's what I was saying. Just clear everything. It makes it a lot easier instead of just kind of making random run-throughs. So you make it all the way to the top of the map and not be there, and then have to turn around and come right back to the bottom. And like I was saying before, sorry, sometimes ramble on a little bit. If y'all have any suggestions that I think may make the video a little bit better, not only for me, but for y'all as well, to where, you may end up muting the video just so you don't have to hear me. I mean, I really don't know. I've gone back over and listened to some of the videos, and I find myself wondering what I'm thinking when I'm talking sometimes. And I try to, keep it content with the game going on. But, sometimes I have friends in the party with me, and I'll be listening to them. It throws me off track. Sometimes, just thinking ahead of what I need to do, and it throws me off track. But, if y'all got any comments on maybe some other stuff y'all want to hear, maybe if you want to hear more about the crafting. If you want me to slow down when I'm talking to some of these people to where you can actually read more of what they're saying, listen to watch more of the cutscenes, you know, just whatever you have, just leave a comment, and I'll try to carry it on with any of the other videos.
I know.
But now if
It is time.
they will let me get my next mission.
I live again.
Zoltan Kuhl. We need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. I am, but now mortal.
Fate is whimsical.
Okay, so while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and take and put my other legendaries that I'm no longer using back in the box, just because I don't want to take the chance of dying or something and losing them. And also I was gonna check my bracers. Oh, right away there's one. There's another one. Let's put these on and see how they compare to the other set that I had in there. They made this actually be a copy. What? Intelligence? Really? Do these have intelligence? Yep, and they're still better. So, I mean, like I was saying before, with the Demon Hunter, you really want to try to get dexterity, but sometimes you'll find items, you know, with strength or intelligence that are better. So don't always just cast them away. And you can actually salvage items with gems in them, and it just puts them back in your inventory. As you can see right there, it's just it won't let you actually mark them as junk with Marquise emeralds in them. For one, because you can't actually throw down items and somebody else pick them up with Marquise in there because they are a non-tradable item.
You doubt
Everything.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Cool's.
Whew, actually I didn't realize this video was going on so long. Well, it looks like we didn't make it to actually getting the Zoltan Cool to kill him in this episode, but I'm actually going to go ahead and pick right back up after I end this episode and go ahead and get to him. So hopefully I can try to get both episodes up for next time, just so you can be able to see all the way through up to killing Zoltan Cool. But until then, you know, if you like it, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, leave a comment, let me know what you think. But until next time, y'all have a good one.